So I don't know how to start off this video. I just got crazy word that my favorite Twitch streamer of all time, the cutest, most adorable, hardest working individual of all time who goes by Frogan. Frogan? Is it Frogan or Frojan? It's not really relevant. To catch you up to speed, long story short, because I've made an infinite amount of Frogan videos. The last update we got was that she was gonna get served because she's getting sued. She's racing like $30,000. That was a few weeks ago. Coming to the present, it seems like she's running away and avoiding receiving those papers, the serving papers, so she doesn't have to acknowledge them or do anything about it. She thinks she could just, I guess, not open the door. And now, because you guys don't know, she hasn't been served yet. As far as I know, the procedure can't go on if Frogan doesn't accept the papers that she's being sued. If I'm not mistaken, Caseytron has been served and Denims, they've both been served. But Frogan is just on the run, which is pretty ironic. Like Frogan running from the law. Not on my watch, okay, buddy? So all of this is coming from this YouTuber, this guy right here. Shout out to you, appreciate you. And, you know, he's been talking about Denims, H3, and Frogan. What we really care about and what we're gonna talk about today is Frogan. These are not allegations. This is all legal material. This is all legit. Now, before we get into it, I would really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. It's free and everyone's welcome here, all right? Come in, grab your popcorn, grab your chips, and let's just get right into this.
Hey guys, so Frogan has escaped being served, or apparently, and I think I know what the problem is. The problem is the server. So whoever Ethan Klein hired seems to be like an idiot. So he came around 2:30 on July 1st, then he left at 4:30. Then on July 2nd, he came at 2:30 and then left at 6:30.
Now, am I an expert? No. Do I know anything about this? No. I've never been sued. I've never sued anyone, and hopefully it could say that way. Just using my common sense, right? And maybe this guy's an expert. Maybe I'm just an idiot. But why would you go and serve someone's papers at 2:30 a.m.? It just doesn't make any sense. And then, according to the legal documents, again, a date later at the same time, 2:30? Now, if anyone knows why, I don't know, is he going for those late night Frogan booty calls? That's a possibility. Okay. I don't know, maybe. I mean, 2:30. I mean, the lawyer customer support is crazy, guys. Late night Frogan booty calls. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself before I puke. This is the guy, the person describing where she lives. This is a 5-story business-style apartment building that is secured by a locked door and an intercom. Our subject's name is not listed on the intercom list. Interesting. No one was seen on the inside. I could not gain access. I decided to wait outside the front of the building until I was able to gain access by someone letting me in. Okay, so I located the unit number, yada yada yada. At 4:30 at this time, nobody left or entered the building. So I guess Frogan might know that they're looking for her, so she's just like closing the blinds, tell everyone that I'm not here, all of this, right? The person who's the server left at 4:30. He or she was waiting for like 2 hours. Nothing happened. Okay, once again, the next day, upon arrival, I was not able to get access. The door to the property were locked. I waited outside, yada yada yada. Same thing. Once again, why are you going to serve someone their papers at 2 a.m. 2:30 a.m. my bad? Shouldn't it be at 9 a.m., 8, 7, 6, 5? Well, maybe not 5. But you get my point. 2 a.m. is such a random ass time. But once again, I don't know better. So let's see.
So checking Frogan's Twitter, I have found something very, very interesting. So again, July 5th, he came at 2 a.m. and he stayed until 8 a.m. So you have to give him credit. He definitely stayed there. And then finally at 6:12 p.m. on the 14th, he was able to at least knock on the door and talk to someone who may be Frogan's aunt, mom, could be a relative of some type, or could be simply her roommate. So this charge was $2,549.48, which is a lot of money.
$2,500 for doing fucking nothing, for doing fuck all? Dude, can I work here? Ethan, if you're watching, hire me. I promise I'll be there at 2 a.m. and I'll do absolutely nothing. $2,500 for doing absolutely nothing is crazy. I'm a night owl, so I'm up at those hours. 2 a.m., you know me. I don't know. This is weird. Imagine this is a paid op by Frogan and Hassan. Just so Frogan could say, I never got those papers, guys. I avoided everything. This is insane amount of money to be giving away for someone not doing their job. But once again, what do I know? I'm not an expert. I'm not a professional. I'm just a YouTuber. But from an outsider's point of view, right? And I'm sure I'm going to get corrected in the comment section. But from a normie-ass point of view like myself right now, this seems like such a waste of time, money, and clearly the timing is so weird. I don't get it.
Now, the question is, why did he go 4 times when the previous 3 times he went when he knew Frogan would not be active?
Kind of sus.
You know how you can live stream and live snipe somebody? They did this with iShowSpeed in China, where if you wanted to know where iShowSpeed was, you would just simply tune in on his live stream and be like, oh, he's here, he's here. If only Frogan announced where she worked, what her job was. He's a 27-year-old public health expert. When she was going to go live. So if you wanted to know if she was home, if you wanted to know if this was the right person, if you could hear the quote comments matching the live stream, it would be really easy to do. I do not know why this person had no idea to do this, right? Like, I mean, this is something that a teenager would be able to figure out, how to live stream snipe.
So I guess she's just trying. Well, I don't guess. I know exactly what she's doing, and this is one of those extremely rare Frogan W's. Okay, I kid. But she's avoiding this. She's avoiding being served, so she can never be sued, right? Just doing anything and everything to avoid it. I'm not here. I'm just gonna pretend no one's home, which is an interesting tactic. Like, if I'm ever sued, I'm definitely stealing this from the Frogan playbook. I'm sure this will not backfire in any way, shape, or form if she does indeed get served. She gets caught slipping, because in my opinion, once again, I'm not an expert, but in my head, it's like, well, the judge is going to see that you avoided being served for what, a month? It's not like you fucking died. You were live streaming on Twitch in front of 20 people, so you were alive, you were there, you just didn't want to answer the door, you didn't want to go outside. I wonder if Frogan has been outside in the last month. I doubt it. Well, maybe to pick up Burger King or something, I don't know. This is a 1000 IQ move for Frogan. It says right here, roommate, that you weren't properly served, that you can get this lawsuit dismissed because of that. So I think her whole play is, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not going to accept any papers. I'm not gonna get served. So I'm just gonna hide and disappear for a bit. Which, once again, if a judge sees all the attempt fucking 20th to be served, she's gonna have questions. Frogan's gonna get grilled. And what is Frogan going to say? Oh, I was sick. I couldn't get out of bed because I'm big. Okay, that's mean. I feel bad for saying that, guys. I'm a horrible bully.
That would verify whether or not Frogan was there hiding. So it would at least tell you if Frogan was there, right? Now, it could be Frogan lives there and she gave it to her friend or a family member to stay there for a little while she moved somewhere else. But I don't think so, because Frogan's background is still the same. Right.
So the same setup, same everything. She's either I don't know, maybe she fled the country. Maybe she just fucking left. What if she just bound for like 6 months? She's like, I'm gonna go to Canada now. I'm gonna go to Europe now. But it's like, with what funds? Like, unless she's rich, but I doubt it, unless Hassan paid for her little vacation. You know what? I'm not even hating on Frogan. This is probably the smartest idea she could come up with. How to avoid being served? Don't open the door. Which, honestly, based until the cops come and it escalates, and then instead of this being, a pretty fucked up situation, you just make it 1,000 times worse. Because do you think Ethan Klein is gonna stop? Like, I guess it varies on the person whether you could avoid being served or not. But if someone like Ethan Klein is coming after you, someone that's pretty pity, someone who's not gonna stop until the ops pay, if you will, do you think he's gonna just see this and be like, okay, we tried once or twice, let's just let Frogan go? I doubt it. I doubt Ethan Klein is gonna let her off the hook this easily. If I was Frogan, I would be shitting my pants. Like, I will need to buy adult diapers because I would be scared shitless of getting sued, losing everything, and then being completely cooked. But at the same time, actions have consequences. Frogan kind of looked for it. So I guess you could say she effed around and found out.
3 times in my life. Once, I was the defendant in a lawsuit. The second time I was a witness and they subpoenaed me to be a witness, and that was served. They wanted to serve me and they attempted to serve me at the hospital the day after my daughter was born, but the hospital kicked the F out of them because they were like, what are you doing here? This is the infant hospital. Everything is locked down at night. So they attempted to serve me around 9 p.m. at the hospital. A day after. These people have no sense of boundaries. No, I mean, you listen to him, he's just outside waiting, pulling. It's just creepy as hell, man. They have no sense of boundaries. They're just getting paid out the wazoo, right? They're getting paid a shit ton of money, right? $2,500 is just hang out there, watch a movie on your phone, right? Like, she's not going to be there from 2 a.m. No one is there from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you need to stalk out a hallway? There was not even a thing, even according to the individual, there was not even a single person.
I'm sorry. The fucking picture. Yeah, this server, whoever it is, they're either A, working for Hassan, they're Ethan's ops, or B, they're legitimately the dumbest server of all time. Like, top 20 stupidest people of all time. Or top 20 smartest people of all time for finessing Ethan for 2,500 USD for 2 hours of work. And I say work, and I'm being extremely generous. Work is like actually doing something, but bro was just hanging out in the hallway, fucking watching YouTube shorts, TikToks, and possibly jerking off at like 2:30 a.m. It's like, what are you doing at 2:30 a.m.? Why are you there at 2:30 p.m.? Once again, Ethan or Ela or anyone from the H3 crew, if you're watching this, first of all, hi. Second of all, if you want to burn 2,500 USD, just pay me and I'll be the server, all right? I'll go to Frogan's house. I'll hand her the papers, right? I'll do the work for 2,500. If you're gonna pay 2,500 for 4 hours of work and you do absolutely nothing, I truly do think Ethan is getting ripped off here. How does this happen in the first place? And I don't know what's funnier, this or Frogan evading the law, or Frogan avoiding the law and making a run for it
in the hallway. Forget Frogan. There was not a single neighbor on that whole floor active during this time period. I think from the way that it's reading, I think a guy is just walking his dog at 3 a.m, right? And that's the person who's letting the guy in all the time. But outside of that, there's just no activity in this apartment complex that late at night. And then the one time he did decide to come in at a reasonable time, he did find somebody. He found someone else, which I'm sure he had a picture of Frogan.
I mean, it says right here. So the guy was back July 14th, so about 10 days ago. So it says Frogan, yada, yada, yada. And the person that this guy found at the address, home, whatever you guys want to call it, they described her as an African-American or Middle Eastern. 40s, it says right there. 40 years old. I don't think Frogan is 40 years old. As a matter of fact, Frogan's like 27, right? Now, is she African-American? Like, if you see her walking down the street, you're not going to be like, that's an African-American. You're not going to be like, yeah, I think she's black, guys. So this is definitely not Frogan. This is, I don't know, maybe Frogan's mom. I don't know. A roommate, a friend. I don't know. 5'6", 155 pounds. Yeah, this is definitely not Frogan. Frogan is at 155 pounds. If Frogan is 155 pounds, I'm like 80 pounds, bro. It just not, nah. Dark, long, curly hair and dark eyes. So definitely not Frogan. Who the fuck did they bump into? I think this is definitely the giveaway. 155 pounds. Come on, dog. More like 3,000 pounds. Okay, YouTube, that was a joke, okay? Do not ban me. Do not demonetize me. For legal reasons, that's a joke. I'm just being silly. I'm being goofy. You know what? I actually have a conspiracy theory that Frogan decided to get a head start because Burger King is releasing Naruto toys and she just wanted to get ahead of it. She just wanted to beat everyone, probably camping for a few days just to make sure she gets her favorite character. So maybe that's a possibility, guys. Maybe that's why she's been gone since July 1st. And it's July 24th, and no frogan sighting at all. Like she's like Bigfoot. No one knows where she is. She's gone missing. She disappeared. I imagine the server was told frogan works from X time till Y time, and the server was like, okay, I'll wait outside until she returns from work, not understanding she works from home. She can't truly evade service since she knows about the lawsuit and has made public comments about it. That's right, she has a GoFundMe and has tweeted about it a few times. She has no defense to claim she wasn't aware of the lawsuit when she created a GoFundMe specifically for that lawsuit. Facts. This isn't costing Ethan anything really, as he will get the fees back from frogan. I guess that is true. I didn't see it that way. When she loses the lawsuit, frogan calling herself a public health expert is like calling a McDonald's worker a gourmet chef. Look up her time as a so-called expert. It's laughable. I'm actually curious. Frogan is not very movable. It's either a 0% IQ miss at serving frogan or part of a 200 IQ move to add evade being stripped lawsuit to frogan's rap sheet. That is true. I didn't even think about that. That could be true. That could be a move. Yeah, I could actually see that as an argument against frogan. Oh, we were there. Here's the proof that we did serve her at, this time and nothing happened. Once again, there's no in between. This is either a 100 IQ move or a negative 100 IQ move here. Very interesting. Very interesting move here, actually. How do I get a job as a legal server? I'm actually curious. Let me check out frogan's Twitter. I haven't checked in a minute. And by the way, make sure you follow my Twitter. This is my Twitter, linked in the description and pinned comment. Brand new Twitter account. I am back on X, Twitter, whatever you guys want to call it. Please get me clouded up. That'll be much appreciated. Thank you. You don't have to type it. Links in the description below. Thank you. I love you. You're my best friend now if you did that. Getting back into frogan, let's see what my favorite Twitch streamer has been up to. Here we go. So she's gonna be live tomorrow. Okay, still not served. That's her first tweet in 10 days. Interesting. I wonder what the people here are saying. Fuck you. Okay, seems you just making it a lot worse the longer you run. Of course, referencing her avoiding the being served, if you will. I hope you get PTSD from this lawsuit. You deserved it. You can't dodge the law forever. You aren't agile enough for that. Jesus. YouTube, I'm just reading. Okay, I don't mean any of this. This is too mean. I will never say anything this mean. I'm gonna stop reading the tweets. Some of them are brutal, but you get the point. You know what? All of this talk about food and burgers and Burger King and frogan and 155 pounds cap. All of this talk about food is making me hungry, so I have to go eat. So let's just get some food, right? Let's turn this into a wholesome experience for everyone. Let's go get some food. Come with me. Come on. I got you. Come on. Don't be shy. I know, first time you get Burger King with Sensitive Society, the GOAT, Sans, whatever you guys want to call it, Oscar, the greatest. Once again, all this talk about food is making me hungry. And like I said earlier, Burger King just released a Naruto collab. Let's go get that. Fuck frogan. Let's get some food, guys. On me. All of you people who are watching, all 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,000 people of you, let's go get some food. Come on. I got you guys. Let's get burgers and let's get those fucking Naruto toys. I got bored of the content, so now I'm on the lookout for the new Naruto toys at Burger King. Follow my unemployed journey, guys. Make sure you're hitting like and subscribe. Okay, here I am. Hopefully they have the Naruto toys. If not, I'm gonna shoot up this Burger King. And yeah, for legal reasons, that's a joke. I'm not gonna shoot this place. Well, not yet. Okay, so they said they had the blue one and the green one, so I'm guessing it's Sasuke and Rock Lee. I'm a 25-year-old man hyped for Burger King toys. Age does not matter. Age is just a number. Anyways, I'll report back once I have my toys. All right, I got him. Let's go. I got two. I'm hyped. All right, welcome to Sensitive Society Mukbangs. This is what I got. I got the crown, so the racism is coming. Let's see what toy I got. Where's my toy? All right, I got Sakura to complete that collection. I have Sakura, Sasuke, and Rock Lee. So pretty good day so far. A massive day for the unemployed. The hunt continues until I have all my favorites. All right, I'm in line. This is like the 4th Burger King that I've gone to. I've never felt fatter in my life, but all for the content and all for the toys. I will not stop and see if I can get the other two that I care about, which is Kakashi and Naruto. Hopefully, and if not, I'm gonna cry.
Can you just hold on 1 second?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Quick question. Do you have the Naruto toys?
We have the what?
Naruto toys.
Yes, we do.
Okay, sweet. I just want the toys. Which ones do you have?
I don't know the name, sir.
Okay, can I just pull up to the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Perfect. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bruh, it's Naruto. Like, Google it. YN. Alright, this is Burger King number like 6.
Your chicken burger, can you roll? What can I get for you?
Hi there. Do you have the Naruto toys?
Yes, we do.
All right, sweet. Which ones do you have?
I wouldn't know. I can show them to you, but I don't know the name.
All right, sweet. It's all good. I'll just pull up then. All right,
Okay, then.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I managed to get the 4th one. This is like the 7th Burger King that I went to. W, it's only $1. W, just need one more. I just have a quick question. Do you guys have the Naruto toys?
Let me double check.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
All right, sweet. Which ones do you have, or do I just pull up to the window?
I think we only have a Naruto on set.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Naruto, the girl with pink hair. We have the other one with the headband, and then the short one.
All right, sweet. Can I pull up? I think I want to get the Naruto one.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, appreciate it. I already have the Naruto one.